Good morning. This is Akashvani. I'm Sunil Verma with World News. The headlines. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar meets Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. Calls for zero tolerance towards terrorism at SCO meet. World Health Organization praises India for making significant progress in fight against TB. India re-elected to Codex Executive Committee for Asia region at 48th Codex Alimentarius Commission. US and Saudi Arabia sign agreements on civil nuclear energy and sale of US F-35 warplanes during Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to White House. Israeli airstrike on Palestinian refugee camp in southern Lebanon kills 13 people. And in cricket, India A enter semi-finals of Rising Stars Asia Cup 2025 with 6-wicket win over Oman in Doha. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar met Russian President Vladimir Putin along with other heads of delegations attending the Shanghai Cooperation Organization SCO Council of Heads of Government meeting. Dr. Jaishankar also met other heads of SCO delegations in Moscow yesterday. Addressing the SCO Council of Heads of Government meeting, the External Affairs Minister asserted that India has the right to defend its people against terrorism and will exercise it. Dr. Jaishankar said the world must show zero tolerance for terrorism in all its forms and manifestations.
The SCO was founded to combat the three evils of terrorism, separatism, and extremism. These threats have become even more serious in the years that have passed. It is imperative that the world display zero tolerance towards terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. There can be no justification, no looking away, and no whitewashing. As India has demonstrated, we have the right to defend our people against terrorism and will exercise it.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said he is looking forward to hosting Russian President Vladimir Putin next month. The statement came during his meeting with Nikolai Patrushev, aide to the Russian president, who called on him in New Delhi yesterday. The Prime Minister said in a social media post that he had productive discussions with Mr. Patrushev on expanding cooperation in the maritime sector, including new opportunities for collaboration in connectivity, skill development, shipbuilding and blue economy. Mr. Patrushev also discussed preparations for the India-Russia summit scheduled for early December. The World Health Organization WHO has praised India for making significant progress in the fight against tuberculosis, TB. In a statement released yesterday, the WHO highlighted that India's detection gap for TB cases has narrowed and TB-related deaths have started to show improvement. The WHO's Global Tuberculosis Report 2025 pointed out that while TB rates continue to vary across the Southeast Asia region, India, along with Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal and Thailand, have made steady progress with declines in TB-related mortality. India has been re-elected to the Codex Executive Committee for the Asia region at the 48th Codex Alimentarius Commission, CAC 48. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in a statement said the Indian delegation was led by Chief Executive Officer of the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, Rajat Punhani, in the session held in Rome. It added that India emphasized on updating and developing databases on food additives, pesticide residues, veterinary drugs, methods of analysis and contaminants in food. During the session, India also supported the use of modern technologies, including artificial intelligence, to improve the efficiency of Codex operations, particularly in relation to document translation. This is Akashvani giving you the world news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle @AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. The United States and Saudi Arabia signed agreements on civil nuclear energy and the sale of cutting-edge US F-35 warplanes during yesterday's visit by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman to the White House. According to the statement of the White House, the two countries ratified a joint declaration on civil nuclear energy that builds the legal foundation for a decades-long multi-billion-dollar nuclear energy partnership in line with strong non-proliferation standards. An Israeli airstrike on a Palestinian refugee camp in southern Lebanon killed 13 people and wounded several others yesterday. It was the deadliest strike on Lebanon since a ceasefire in the Israel-Hezbollah war a year ago. The drone strike hit a car in the parking lot of a mosque in Ain el-Hilweh refugee camp on the outskirts of the coastal city of Sidon, Lebanon. The 56th International Film Festival of India, IFFI 2025, will open tomorrow with a vibrant cultural parade celebrating India's cinematic legacy. The festival will be held in Panaji, Goa from the 20th to the 28th of this month, bringing together guests and filmmakers from over 80 countries and showcasing more than 270 films from India and abroad. More from our correspondent.
IFFI is a dreamweaver celebration where the flicker of the projector becomes a heartbeat, a mosaic of countless stories converging under one sky. Spanning across 5 main venues in Goa, in these 8 days, every screening is a voyage, from the silent tremor of unspoken longing to the roar of a revelation, from the indigenous pulse of Indian panorama to the distant echoes of world cinema. Workshops, masterclasses, film bazaar markets, each an invitation to the curious, the bold, the heart-hungry creators. The festival's purpose holds steady: to provide a common platform for filmmakers of the world to project their excellence in film art, promoting friendship and cooperation among people of the world. The festival is at once intimate and expansive. Intimate in the heart of a single viewer enthralled by a frame, expansive in the millions of frames that ripple across continents, brought together here on Goa's luminous shores. In this poetic lens, the festival becomes a mirror and a window. A mirror reflecting our yearning for connection. A window opening onto the infinite vault of human imagination. The silver screen invites us to dream, to remember, to feel. And as the curtains fall, the light lingers in our minds. Perhaps a flicker, perhaps a flame, reminding us that cinema is more than motion. It is life in motion. And we are alive. This is Saira Mujtaba with Adarsh Kumar, Panji, Goa.
In cricket, India A marched into the semi-finals of the Rising Stars Asia Cup 2025 tournament with a 6-wicket win over Oman in their final Group B match at the West End Park International Cricket Stadium in Doha, Qatar yesterday. After deciding to field first, the Indian cricket team restricted Oman to 135 for 7 in 20 overs. In reply, India A chased down the target with confidence, reaching 138 for 4 in 17.5 overs. The win helped India seal second spot on Group B points table and confirm their place in the semi-finals. In boxing, Preeti Pawar, 54 kilograms, defeated Tokyo Olympics medalist and 3-time world champion Huang Xiaowen of Taiwan to advance to the gold medal bout at World Boxing Cup Finals 2025 yesterday. Preeti led the way as 8 Indians including Arundhati Chaudhary, Meenakshi Huda, Abhinar Jamwal, Ankush Panghal, Nupur Shioran, Narendra Berwal and Parveen entered the finals at the Shahid Vijay Singh Pathik Sports Complex. And now, before we close, here are the highlights of the bulletin. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar meets Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow. Calls for zero tolerance towards terrorism at SCO meet. World Health Organization praises India for making significant progress in fight against TB. India re-elected to Codex Executive Committee for Asia region at 48th Codex Alimentarius Commission. US and Saudi Arabia sign agreements on civil nuclear energy and sale of US F-35 warplanes during Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's visit to White House. Israeli airstrike on Palestinian refugee camp in southern Lebanon kills 13 people. And in cricket, India A enter semi-finals of Rising Stars Asia Cup 2025 with 6-wicket win over Oman in Doha. And that is the end of this news bulletin.